Welcome to Club Wisdom 8. I want to talk a bit about Vespa. I want to update you on what is going on. I have had the opportunity to get involved with Vespa's actual disclosures and all their little secrets and etc. etc. I really did find a treasure trove this time around, so I've been able to look into actually something more interesting than currently, which you won't believe, is like how really did Vespa F up so badly? How did all this nonsense take place? And it's pretty easy to see. So yeah, Vespa is truly like stupidity at its max. Now, since the last time we've talked around what's this? March, is it? April. I no longer remember what the 4 means. Anyway, the M&A took place, the merger and acquisition, and they've been dealing with it ever since. I thought it would be quicker, but actually it wasn't that quick. Anyway, let's talk more. So many more matters kept coming up, and there was a cancellation here of an M&A memorandum of understanding, the contract. Now this happened in July, so this must have been pretty awful at the time. Let's talk about that. It's very interesting here because what we have is the bidder was received from the Seoul, so the capital of Korea, from the bankruptcy court. The bidder came out on April the 12th of 2023, and then the two companies signed this memorandum. And you know, there was an investment agreement, but you know, the case didn't go very well. So that could be why we've been waiting for so long. You know, a cancellation was asked for, and they asked for a new selection of preferred bidders to sign. Yeah, and to be carried out with court permission at a later date. Damn. So everything continued. More things to confirm. They continued to lose capital. Vespa continued to lose a lot of money. The Kosdaq were looking at they were already suspended, but I think the Kosdaq eventually looked at kicking them out. Now big changes happened at the end of August. About how to rehabilitate this company, how to deal with it, while it seemed that no one seems to own it at the moment. It's just still with Vespa. And finally, the major disclosure came September 1st with regard to major management matters related to investment decisions. The M&A investment contract concluded. Now, this is interesting, huh? The company called Dowen Accounting Corporation became the sales manager for the merger and acquisition, and they proceeded with it, but the sale was not complete. So we finalized the Roots Consortium through the private contract method in accordance with the Seoul Bankruptcy Court. We were selected as the buyer and obtained permission from this court. So it's very hard to completely understand what happened here because of the awful translation from Korean to English. But there were parties involved, and it seems to me that there's a consortium involved with regard. And what's interesting here is the price that Vespa went at. I think we need to actually understand how much is that. So would that be, based on what I'm looking at, $2 million US? In one respect, you could say that is close to $3 million. Then, following the contract of the merger and acquisition investment, the conclusion of this contract, a rehabilitation plan will then be established in the future, and procedures will be carried out to receive consent from creditors and approval from the courts through a meeting of interested parties. So, okay, so we can see that everything is going to be happening, everything's going to be taking place with regard to this company. Finally are the other important dates. The other important, so we have a list of things here that we can look at. So Other management matters like voluntary disclosure, M&A announcement before approval of the rehabilitation company. So that would come out. So I mean we know about that one, but these are just all, I guess, yeah, again, related disclosure. So nothing about what's going to happen next. I mean, what we want to know is like who at the moment has like actually purchased Vespa. Who paid nearly 3 million? Is it truly that company? Is it really Roots Consortium? Because it says parties to the investment contract. So perhaps let's find out a bit about Roots. From English to Korean, finding anything on Roots Consortium has literally been close to impossible. I'm not sure why there's a problem finding anything out about this company, but nothing seems to be going well. So whatever Roots Consortium is, and it's clearly not this. It's going to take a while before we find out what is really going on with Vespa. So with regard to Vespa, with regard to Hive, with regard to everything behind Shining Force, with regard to everything happening with regard to King's Raid, no one's ever going to find out. And I guess until a few months have passed. So I hope that helps. Club Wisdom 8 over and out.